Jeez. Whew. Uh, okay. I think that's good. Oh, what the hell? Jack out 45th. Damn. Don't know what the hell these are. Let's see. Let's say something to all the people that come in so that we have something to see. How do I do this? Y'all have any... I think that's a good way of putting it, I guess. I don't know. I don't really go live anymore. It's been it's been a while. I don't really like do this. I mean, I would like to do Twitch one day, but right now I'm just sticking with YouTube until I figure out like how to set everything up to do that. But I'm just kind of here. My daughter's asleep, and then I just don't really have anything else to do. Really, I kind of got the apartment to myself. I'm just kind of trying to keep myself busy. I've been looking at my cards, just reorganizing everything that I haven't been using. Doing like small deck edits here and there, trying to figure out what I want to play for the format. But I want to be able to talk to you guys. It's been a while since I've been able to do a live stream like this, and that's really it. So if you guys have anything you want to talk about, let me know. Do a good like conversation starter, and then we'll just keep it going from there. If you want to see cards, let me know. I have basically my whole collection right here with me. So if there's anything you want to see or anything that you're curious on that I have, let me know. I don't know. I'm still kind of new to this whole like streaming thing. So I got a microphone. It's right here. I don't want to adjust it because I just fixed it. But I'm not good with any of this like kind of stuff. Just trying to figure things out. Let's see, group chat's blowing up. What's on the top tables? We just had a regional out in Pasadena today. I wasn't able to go. I had to work. So I did get to go to the last two regionals. So I guess that's like a good thing. But I do kind of wish that I did go. I tried to get the day off, but life couldn't do it. I'm mainly here just deck editing. I have Sword Soul right here that I've been like touching up on. I have a 3v3 coming up next weekend, and I've been testing builds that I want to play. Oh, good God. No way. Woo. Wow. Okay. So my friend just got second place at the Pasadena Regionals. Good for him. Good for him. Pete got fifth. Let's go. Damn. Wow. Okay. So my friends did good. That's what we love. Jesus. Ooh. Let's see, I'm looking at top. I'm looking at the standings after the regional right now, and it looks pretty damn good. Looks like a few of my friends got in here. Holy crap. Tyler Cameron, let's go. Okay. Is this a mic? No way. Okay, so I mean, if y'all are here, if you know Slim YGO on YouTube, he just got top 32 at the regional. So I want to be the first one here to say congrats, Mike. Holy crap. Good for him. My friend Jack got 45th. What a stud. Let's see. Can I set the emoji? I can. Okay. Let's see. Always trying to figure out the ratios here. So like I've been trying to get myself to play to Ecclesia, and I haven't played it for locals yet. But I have a deck profile going up tomorrow of my current Sword Soul list, and I'm trying to play trying to go from 3 Ecclesia to 2. I was playing 3 in the profile, and then I was at 41, so I'm gonna try just taking out the Ecclesia, keeping everything else the same, making it just a 40 card count. What hand traps are you playing in Sword Souls? Trying to figure out what else to play with Ash and Imperm. Honestly, I think that's really all you need. In my list right now, I took out basically everything else. I was playing DD Crow. I really think DD Crow's strong right now, but I decided to take DD Crow out because I really just wanted something for going first and for going second. So I instead took out the Crows and I put in 3 droplets. So I was originally playing Chalice, but I found Droplet just to be really good going first or second. And I mean, you could say the same for Chalice, but I really like being able to send my tennies. I like being able to send cards on field. It's a really busted card, but it's really just player preference. I really kind of wish that I could play more hand traps, but right now I'll just show. Like my hand trap lineup is just the 3 Ash and then the 3 Imperm, and then it's just 3 droplets. I haven't really seen myself like really needing like any more hand traps. I just kind of like these, and they were really good. I never bricked on hand traps. I never saw myself needing more. It's really, really good. I agree. Chalice is good for the Flunder matchup. I just don't think that's a real deck. Like I really hate the Flunder matchup because I just don't think it's a real match. So, like, I mean, I guess it is because it's like relevant in the format. But I feel like with Sword Soul, you just have the easiest clap against Flunder. I have lost to it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I have lost to it, but those have been due to like bad hands, and then my opponent just opened cracked. So it's I just don't really want to respect Flunder because I don't think like with all the options out there right now, it's gonna be like the best deck per se, or it's like gonna be something that you really need to practice for. I think you should like somewhat respect it. Like in the side deck, I'm playing Droll. I was playing Lancia for the locals, but I ended up taking it out and I threw Nibiru back in. I'm just testing the waters right now. I don't really know how good the side deck is just yet, but I feel like this main deck is perfect. I really do like this lineup a lot. So like I just do like for defense, it's 3 droplet, 3 imperm, 3 ash, And then something that I have seen few people play, but not really like stick with is talents. I really like talents a lot right now. I just think like it's really good again for going first or second, depending on what your hand is. Like if they ash you or they Veiler you, whatever the hell they decide to do during your turn, you just talents. Most of the time, you still have a way to play. You still have like a way to combo. You'll either have like long on in hand, or you'll have like just an extra 10 to keep comboing off with. So I usually just use the hand rip effect, so that way I could see like what I need to do to be able to play during my opponent's turn. So far, Talents has been good. I haven't really hated it. I've never cited it out. I honestly think this card is super strong right now, but it's it's debatable. It's really debatable. Like I think again, it is a lot to do with preference, but I so far really like Talents, and it does more than just a one for one because you can take a monster, uh, see the hand, draw two. Like it has multiple usages, which is why I like playing this defensive lineup right now because they just have their multiple usages. Like you're never really gonna have the effect come up where the column is negated. It has come up a few times, don't get me wrong, but that's not why you play the Imperm. But having that extra bonus is always a plus. Droplets again, if like it's just a broken card. I was playing Chalice. You could still play Chalice if you don't have droplets or if you don't like playing droplets. But so far, droplets has been really good. And then I just play 3 Ash because it's like the most generic hand trap to use, and then it hits every deck in the format. Like there's nothing in any Yu-Gi-Oh deck right now that Ash can't hit. Like I want to have like all my defensive cards be live in any way, shape, or possible. The only matchup where talents isn't really like that good is when you're playing against Eldritch. But even then, if they're playing like the Lord build, you can let them resolve their Heavenly Prison, and then just draw two. Most of the time, you'll like draw two against Eldritch if that ever comes up. But it's very niche when that happens. But I do still like talents a lot. To Ecclesia standard, not really, but I do really like the idea of To Ecclesia because I have bricked on this multiple occasions, and I just feel like I don't know. I feel like I might miss the third, but I saw myself siding out 1 to 2 copies going first in almost every matchup I played. So I don't know. It's player preference, I guess, at that point. I really want to find room for another blackout, but I want to a lot discarding this as opposed to keeping it set because some of the instances that I ran into, I just never needed the blackout. I was able to just kill my opponent with what I had on board. But I don't know. I think 2 blackout is bad, but sometimes I just want to like fuck around and play the second blackout. Everything else is just the same. 3, 3, and 2. Now that you have desires at 2, it's definitely more correct to play Taya at 2 as opposed to when I was trying to play Taya at 1 with the 1 desires. I didn't really feel too bad about it because I could just search the Taya, activate the desires, and then feel free. You could still do that if you want to play like 1 Taya, but I feel like you need the second one. The second one has definitely come up a lot, and I haven't really found myself to side it out at any point. But I definitely think like the 8 Sword Soul names is correct. One guy that I played against at locals was playing 3 Taya, and that was just all bad. I don't know why, but some people have different preferences, and good for him. But also, he didn't win. Let's see. So this is like another thing that a lot of people are toying with right now is the Tenyi lineup. I guess I'll like. Is this better? Is it better if I like fan it out like this? I'm using my webcam right now, so my camera angle is all like kind of messed up. If you like this better, I'll do it like this, or if you like it the other way, I'll do it the other way. But I definitely like. Of course, like you have to play this one at 3. This is your best one. I feel like Vishuda is also the best one. Like these two are just like kind of evenly matched. 3 Vishuda is so good. Like I can't tell you how many times like the third one has actually come up. I was originally playing 2 when Halka Firex was legal, or Halka Firex is legal, but Auroradon's not. So I was just playing it at 2. But now that it's not legal, you definitely max out on Vishuda, and it's just really good because it just baits automatically going second, and I just feel like you need to have 3. Only 2 Adhara. Like I don't really see the need to play a third, especially now that excuse me, now that Auroradon package is cut, you don't really need to play 3 of these. Like, it's good for recursion, but if you're going through 3 Adharas for recursion, uh, fuck, god. So it's hot here in California, so we have a fly problem in our apartment right now. So we're trying to get that shit dealt with. They've been literally coming from out of nowhere. So I do apologize if you see a fly. I swear I keep my hands clean. I shower a lot, but sometimes flies just happen. Anyway, so yeah, I don't feel the need to play 3 Adhara. I feel like if you're using all 3 Adharas, you're probably losing the matchup anyway. But again, it's all preference. I really like 2. I never saw myself needing a third of this. Even when Auroradon was legal, I basically never really played it in a tournament, the Auroradon package. So I only ever played this card at 2. I never saw myself needing 3. And that's still viable today. So I never really want the third. This has been like debatable was playing this one. So it's really good right now because there's a lot of mirrors, and like this is one of the best cards in the mirror because having the blackout mirror match is really like crucial, I guess, to have this. So I usually send this off a vessel every time. Sometimes if you want to be cheeky and you open it, like that's kind of cute, but I usually send it off vessel every time, especially if I know I'm playing against the mirror. I just want to be able to have like that extra kind of protection. But I negated one of these with Baron, and that actually won me the game. So that was kind of free. Not free, but like it was kind of cool. Like I didn't think about it, and then I was like, oh wait, I actually just win if I negate the Shatana. So that was cool. 3 Vessel. I don't play Heavenly Circle. I don't think that card is good. I've never really liked that card. I've tried it once and I hated it. Like again, if you want to play it, feel free. But I just have never seen myself using it. I always thought that card was like really bad. It's basically like I want to say it's a worse Satellar Knight Skybridge because Satellar Knight Skybridge, at least when you do that, it summons the monster back onto the field. Like, yeah, you could summon if you tribute a normal monster, but when all you're doing is summoning Moye and then you go Heavenly Circle, like, fine, I guess. I don't know. I just don't like Heavenly Circle in this deck. I've never been a fan of it at all. I just thought playing the 3 Vessel was fine. Worst comes to worst, if you really need to, you could side one of these out. But I never saw myself wanting to not have this card at 3. So, card's cracked. I'm not explaining this card. You need 3 Emergence. If you don't play 3 Emergence, you're basically bad. 2 Desires. Like, I'm just glad that I get to play my secrets. Like, I have these from a friend and who stopped playing the game, so I bought his Pot of Desires, and now I have the playset. All 3 Euro First Ed. So this card's hot. I really love playing this. Are we getting an ABC profile? Yes, I have ABC updated, recorded, and ready to upload. I probably plan on having it posted either Monday or Tuesday. So I just have to edit it, and I guess that's what I could be doing right now. But I have all the Therions. I have all the cards that make the deck work. It's coming. It's coming this week. No later than this week. I'm so ready to play that. I played it for locals actually yesterday, and I went 2 and 3 with it, but that was because I just had some really bad luck. So I haven't really like developed the ratios too much yet. It is still a strong deck. My boards were cracked when I was being able to combo off. Uh, but ABC is definitely coming to the channel. I definitely love playing that deck, and it's my ride or die. So ABC will be coming up. I'll try to have it out on Monday, just because I'm really excited to post it because it's ABC, and I have been dying to play that deck again. But since I have been on Sword Soul for like the last like couple of months or so, I'm just gonna play Sword Soul for the 3v3, and then after that, I'm probably just gonna go on a grind with fucking fly. Get the shit out of here. After that, I'm just going to be on an ABC grind, and I plan on recording duels when I do that. I was going to record I was going to record duels for Sword Soul, but nobody really wants to see Sword Soul anymore. So I just kind of gave up on that, and I uh, wasn't really playing against like anything interesting. Everything on my locals is very, very competitive. So nothing's really casual. Not a whole lot of decks like spark interest. So I just decided to go on a note and I just didn't record. I mainly focused on playing and like trying to top and do well with it. And I've had my tops, which is a blessing. But I definitely like this deck a lot, and it's a really cool way to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Like it's a better Trap Eldritch deck, as Pax said, but I really love what the deck does. Like I love being able to summon synchro monsters. They're some of my favorite in the game after playing Lightsworn for as long as I have. And like it's just a cool deck. Like it's super easy to play and it's super simple, self-explanatory. But there are times where you mess up. Don't get me wrong. It's easy to play, but it's also not too easy to play per se. But I like this deck a lot. I really do. For extra, what I'm on right now is that Josh. Oh my god. What have you been up to? What the fuck? Where have you been? That's fair. That's fair. Being annoying. Yeah, right. Where have I been? Working, being a dad, playing Yu-Gi-Oh! The usual. I mean, he's the best little brother I could ask for. You see, like this is it's a good thing you said Joseph, because I honestly forgot who Only Mediocre was. But now it makes sense. So now I have two brothers in my stream. Yay, cool, love that. He said that, he literally said that, Josh, because you are his only little brother. So we won't say. Dude, I'm mad because at locals, like I completely fucked up because I had a play where I could just send where I could droplets and send my union driver to the graveyard to summon the Regulus that was in my hand. And then when that happened, I could have just equipped the driver, or I had the driver equipped to the Regulus, and I could have banished it to summon a piece, and I literally had game. And I just didn't think of that until the turn after when my opponent killed me. So that was great. I really can't wait to play ABC. Like I played it yesterday again, but like it's gonna be such a good deck. I have everything for it. I'm just waiting for Cam to give me my stuff back because he was using it for the regional today, and he did really well. Cameron actually ended up getting 28th of the regional today playing Theory on ABC, and yeah, can't really complain. What else? What else? Therion opens up so many plays for ABCs. It's crazy. Yeah, exactly. Are you playing Brave in ABC? I picked up months ago and hyped to play it. So I'm not playing Brave in my Therion build. I feel like if you're going to play ABC with a negate build, you should be either playing just Brave or you should be playing the Therions. I have tried it with both, but I think it's just too good to be true. I think that's just way too many engines in the deck. Granted, you could just cut down the pieces, but that takes the fun out of playing ABC. And like ABCs were made for Link format. Like I can't tell you the last time I summoned an Xyz monster in an ABC deck. Like I have only ever Link summoned with ABCs ever since this format. There's been a few instances where I've like summoned one, but like the cool play in ABC right now is like when you do the Regulus and you summon back out the piece that's equipped to the Regulus, you have the Platinum Gadget out, right? And then the Platinum Gadget's pointing to a Regulus here and then a piece here. And then you summon the extra piece from the hand. So now you have two level 4 pieces, right? And then you link them both off for Bujinki Ahashima. And then you activate Ahashima and then chain the pieces engraved that you just sent to chain block the Ahashima so it resolves. And you rank, or not rank up, you rank 4 for Gear Gigant X, and then Gear Gigant X searches you a discard fodder for your Buster, so that way you don't have to waste a card in your hand. And then you link off the Gear Gigant and the extra piece that gets summoned, because most of the time you have a C that gets summoned off the Regulus, and you you make Masquerena. So your end board in ABC right now is Buster Dragon, Platinum Gadget, Ahashima, Masquerena, and Regulus. And then I've ended up having like an Ash in hand or a Droplets, and the deck is just cracked. Like it does so much more than what it used to do. Mike showed me a list where ABC plays the Therions with Galaxy Soldiers, and I kind of like that idea because if you're going to be playing like all these pieces, you might as well be able to get them into the graveyard easier. And I think having the Galaxy Soldier do that is probably the best way to do it. I was thinking about playing Transmodify to be able to summon the piece, uh, transmodify it out, get the Galaxy Soldier effect, and then you get your piece effect depending on which one you sent. And then you have the Regulus in hand, so you have Regulus, Galaxy Soldier, and you end on like the same field, except instead you have what's it called? You have Cyber Dragon Infinity on the board too. So I have to get the cards back because I need to like play the shit out of this. I don't really like testing online, and since I keep getting frozen on Dueling Book, I can't really like play it online either. So I mainly just spend my time on Dueling Book watching play or watching duels, and it kind of sucks because all I want to do is play test, right? But I can't really do that because since I'm logged into another computer, like that account gets frozen a lot because they're just not the nicest players. But I just want to play ABC, man, and I'm going to as soon as I get my stuff back. Like after this 3v3 next Sunday, I'm going to be just on an ABC tear. So as much as I love Sword Soul, like I've been playing this deck for like the last 2 or 3 months, and I'm just ready to play something else. So I thought ABC was fine. I was debating on just going to locals and playing like all the different decks on my binder and just seeing which one does better. But there's cards that I'm missing for certain decks. Like I still need 2 more Skill Drains and another Curse Eldland so I could play Eldritch again. And like for some reason, the shop just never has those cards. And those are the only cards that I need to be able to play those cards. Or play that deck. I have a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh cards if you want to see those. Like I've been like building up this collection a lot. Hold on, let me text Hector back. Let's go to Frank's next week. I'm free Wednesday. Am I free Wednesday? I think I work Wednesday. I think that's my first day back at my restaurant that I go back to. All right, so now the fun part. I'm going to put these away, actually. Let me put all this away. So in every stream that I do, I like to just show off like some of the cards that I've collected, and I've gotten a lot more. So at 900 subscribers, I'm going to be doing a full binder collection like I did last time. Not last time, but like 2 years ago when I like uploaded it. But I've updated my collection a lot, and holy shit, is it a lot! Like I've just been finding random cards to just put back, and it's been amazing. Let's see. Oh, I'm texting the boys right now. I'm really proud of the boys. Like Pete got 5th place and Lawrence got 2nd at the regional, and that's just a really cool statement to say. Like, good for them. Lawrence literally said last night at locals that he's going to Pasadena and he's going to win the whole thing, and he got 2nd place. You know how fucking cool that is? Like, sure, it would have been cooler if he won, but he was literally on his shit. He won locals last night, said he was going to win Pasadena, and then he got 2nd place at Pasadena today. Okay, so decks off to the side. I don't want to talk about the Sword Soul deck anymore. I just want to be able to like show some cool stuff. But this is like my own personal collection that I have been collecting up. So these are all cards that aren't really the most meta relevant, but they are just cool cards that I've collected over time. and I'm just gonna go over them. I mean, most people have probably seen this like since the last time I went live, but I just wanted to go ahead and reveal. So I'm gonna like turn that around. Okay. Yeah, that was good. Okay, so I'm gonna fix this glare too. The thing I don't like about monster binders is the glare. Like, since they're all like kind of plastic on the. Ooh, I don't like that. I like that a lot better. But how about? I guess that's fine. It's not like. I mean, we mainly want to focus on the cards, right? Then the yellow binder just doesn't help either. This is like kind of bad actually. Still like. Oh, but then there's like no light at all. Me adjusting my whole setup for this one binder look. So this is like a sneak peek of what's to come. Yo, Jesus got 15th place with fucking Trickstar. Holy shit. That's crazy. Okay. Sorry. So now I would like to do this damn binder. Okay. Is that better? Can't really see like this top card, so that kind of sucks, but let's try maybe like that. I don't know. That just feels like kind of. I guess that's a little better. But yeah, so personal collection. So these are the God cards. I mean, like, they're not like the most luxurious cards. So these God cards are affiliated with this Chaos Emperor Dragon in the middle. So I opened up a Legendary Collection Game Board Edition that my brother got me for my birthday. It, and 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 all the packs was nothing. Like, I pulled absolute garbage. And then the last pack was the Invasion of Chaos pack. And then I pulled the Chaos Emperor Dragon. And that was a card that my brothers and I played with growing up. And my older brother had access to this card because he had money. So he would always drop this card on us. And it was just the worst feeling in the world. Like, we lost the game every time, but we were also just bad at the game. We didn't realize how, like, not good this card really was. So it was mainly like more of a fear thing. So I just kept the God cards here to remember that I pulled this from Invasion of Chaos from that Legendary Collection. But yeah, that's really that. This Blackluster Soldier is also from Invasion of Chaos. It's unlimited, but it's still like it's still cool nonetheless. I mean, I really like this card. I pulled this also from Invasion of Chaos, not from the same Legendary Collection, of course, but it is just a card that I pulled and I thought it was really cool. This is a OCG Millennium Rare Blackluster Soldier, and I really like this card a lot. I was using this for my GOAT deck before I pulled this Blackluster Soldier, and like, this camera doesn't really do a whole lot of justice. Sorry, like, you can kind of see it, but it is a Millennium Rare rarity. I really wish we had something like that here in the TCG, but instead we got Collector's Rare, which is just awful. And then you should know what these are. These came from the Legendary decks. Nothing too crazy here. Here's some more shiny cardboard. This is the oh, that actually works a lot better. The Pegasus that came from the Legendary Duelist little set, and then ooh, that's not a good glare. Maybe, I guess, I don't know. I'm just gonna do with what I have. So these are OCG Dragonic Diagrams. Everyone knows probably by now that Draco is probably one of my favorite decks of all time. So one day we will get this card back to 3, and then the world will rejoice. So I only have 2, but I need to find a third, and I don't know where I would even find a third one of these. Probably by going there, but I'm not going to because it's just not in the budget. So God, this is awful. This lighting is so bad. Yeah, this whole stream is basically just me playing with my lights. Okay, I guess that works. 2 Legendary Fishermen from the Speed Duel set. This Rocket Warrior was from the tin that it came in. I think there's only like 2 printings of Rocket Warrior, if I may be honest. I don't really know too much about it, but I had this one from the tin that I got a long, long time ago. These are DDS promos from the video game, the Metal Morph and then the Soreu. These are just really cool cards that I got from a collection a long time ago, and I've just kept them ever since. Joey Wheeler player card. This thing's just iconic. I love this card a lot. Like it's not a real card, obviously. Like it says Yu-Gi-Oh, but like it's a fake card, so you can never play with something like this. And if you did, it's bad. It's a really bad card. Edge of Sabers. This is a foreign Edge of Sabers that I got from Karan. He has my English one, and he gave me the foreign one to basically be like, hey, I owe you an English Sabers. But I kept the foreign one ever since because, well, honestly, it's a really cool card. And plus, I was playing Edge of Sabers with my Phantom Knight deck that you have seen, and I really do like this card a lot. I think it's just a really cool card. It has a really cool effect. Ring of Destruction, also from OCG. This is given to me as a gift, I think. I'm trying to, like, I think I got this as a gift. Either that or I just got it from a booth at Frankincense, but I'm pretty sure it was a gift. And that makes me feel even bad now because I don't remember who it's from. But yeah, this OCG Ring of Destruction is beautiful. I haven't really collected a lot of OCG cards. I do have a lot of OCG cards, but those are just mainly gifts that have been given to me. So I just throw them in here whenever I get gifts. These are Secret Rare Gem Armadillos. I'm probably never going to see the light again, but still a cool card. Here's just some like band cards. Like nothing really to say about these. These cards are too good to come off the list. Brilliant Fusion's banned, so I just put the Seraph Knight to complement it. This is the same Brilliant Fusion package I played ever since it was legal at 3. So I just had them ever since, and then the Seraph Knight to go with it. This is a foreign, I think, a German super rare Gem Knight Seraph Knight that I played when I was playing Brilliant Fusion. And then right next to it is the Homeboy. I miss playing Iceborns. I would play they're even still in their same sleeve that I played them with. Super, I think it's French. No, it's also German. German Elder Entity Norden. Maybe one day we'll get it off the ban list, but who knows. Gofu, I used to play this with True Draco. This is still that same one that I played with my True Draco Invoke deck that I played back in 2017. Card's crazy. This card probably should never come back, if I may be honest. But still cool nonetheless. It was at 3, then I went to 1, and then they were like, you know what, this card's still too powerful. It's too sacky. So I just threw it in the binder as soon as it got banned. So you all know what happened to these. These cards are too good. One of my favorite cards in the game is Kaiku the Ghost Destroyer, and then I got this from Adam Korn. I know some of y'all may know him. He gave me this for working with him, and then he just knew that I was a big lover of Kaiku, preferably Secret Rare, because like I have a shit ton of these, and it's just one of my favorite cards ever. So I just started collecting them out of nowhere. Evil Storm Exciton Knight. This was given to me by an ex-girlfriend a long time ago, and I've kept it ever since. Because again, it was a gift. I don't really like to sell cards that were given to me as a gift because I just think that's wrong. But it's a really cool card. I mean, I was one of the only people in my school that had this card, and it had a really big price range because, of course, we were in high school, so we didn't have a lot of money. But I never really got to resolve this card because people would always negate it because of how powerful it was. But still cool, awesome gift. It's also signed by Simo, who got me into like watching, playing Yu-Gi-Oh like on YouTube, and you know the whole shtick. This is just a Secret Rare Lavalval chain for when it comes off the ban list because I feel like this card still could come back. 3 Shaddoll Constructs. One of my favorite decks that I did play was Traptrix Shaddolls. So I just had the 3 constructs to complement that, and then they're also all signed by Simo. I didn't really have anything on me, so I just had him sign these because, I don't know, I think he liked the deck too. So I just said, hey, you want to sign these? And he said, cool. And that's that. These are 3 Elemental Hero Neos aliases. They were signed, or not signed, they were drawn on by a guy that I bought a collection from also, and I just kept them ever since. They're just kind of iconic to me. Let's see. So, I mean, not really too much to say here. These all look kind of self-explanatory, except for these, if you don't know what these are. This is just me and my daughter that I use as a token sometimes, depending on what I'm playing. Then we just have the 4 Scapegoat tokens. 3 Gold Rare Dark Destroyers, because one day I will get my secrets back. I just forgot that I had these in here. Actually, I should make these secret. Yang, one of the first vendors I ever started going to, he passed away with he passed away way too soon, and his booth was doing donations. So it was like you get this with however much you spent for the funeral cost. So I just donated to his funds, and then I got this. So I have this to commemorate him. If you went to Frankensons, you most definitely have seen this guy. Really nice guy in the community. One of the guys that got me into playing this game competitively. So thank you, Yang. On another note, these are Bandai Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I know some people know what Bandai Yu-Gi-Oh cards are. Some of you that don't, they're Yu-Gi-Oh cards that were made by Bandai, the company that used to own Yu-Gi-Oh. And these are basically what the cards could have looked like now, maybe. Who knows? But cards are beautiful. Like, I love everything about these cards. I just think they're so fun. They just resemble like why this game is so cool. You have all the old characters. You have Yugi, Joey, Yami, Taya, Tristan. I don't remember her name. I think it's like Hermika or something. I could be wrong. I probably am wrong, but she's cool. She was from season 0. Green hair Kaiba. I mean, if we all know the meme, we all know green hair Kaiba. And then Shoddy. It's like these were the only character cards that they had. So I just have an extra green hair Kaiba. I used to use them as tokens, so that's why I have 2 of them. I used to use these for Gofu tokens, actually. So whenever I would like summon Gofu back in 2017, I would just summon out 2 green hair Kaibas, and I guess that was cool, but it was kind of cheesy, I guess. Moving on, it's just more Bandai cards. This is probably one of the coolest ones that I have in my collection is the Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, the one all combined. So if you don't know Bandai, there is 4 separate pieces of this where it's basically just 4 Bandai-sized cards that they're basically like Exodia pieces where if you have them like all lined up like this, they look like the whole picture here. So that's really cool, but I don't own those yet. I have been talking to a guy about getting some. I do have a Bandai guy, so when the time is right, I'll have those, but they're definitely a piece that I'm looking for my collection. Those pieces and the Exodia pieces and the Gate Guardian pieces. I do have a lot of Bandai cards, and I'll show you something cool at the end that I also have if you haven't seen it already. But a lot of these are just the old Yu-Gi-Oh cards that you saw from the anime. They're just so iconic, so I have them. Most of them in their Bandai form. We have the Flame Swordsman, Gaia the Dragon Champion, Dragon Capture Jar with the Dragon Piper, of course. Stone Ogre Garado, I think is that one. I could be wrong. Baby Dragon with the Thousand Dragon, of course. The Giant Jellyfish, not Great Moths. Larva Moths. If you watch Yu-Gi-Oh! No, you would know. Larva Moth. Basic Insect, and then the basic insects with the Catapult Canyons attached. Mikazaler, I think is the name of this one. I could be wrong about that. Beaver Warrior, of course. Everyone loves Beaver Warrior. There's like very few spell cards that I have, so I just have the Elegant Egotist, the Horn of the Unicorn, and the Megamorph. I think this is Swamp Battle Guard. This is I don't know this one, if I may be honest. A lot of these I don't know the names to, so I do apologize. Battle Ox, Horned Imp, Judge Man, of course. I don't know this one. I always forget this one. Also just don't know this one. This is King of Yami Makai. Don't think this is Crawling Dragon. It might be Crawling Dragon, actually. Or maybe that's Crawling Dragon. One of these is Crawling Dragon, that's for sure. The Pumpkin, King of Ghosts. If you don't know this one, you're in a barn. Celtic Guardian, same thing. If you don't know this one, in a barn. Don't know this one. This is the one that sits in front of the shield that is in season 1 of Yu-Gi-Oh, where the Yami Makai is in. The one that's surrounded by the gate, the castle. Oh, Castle of Dark Illusion. Yeah. So this is the one that protects it. And then Twin-Headed King Rex. Finally move on to the end of like some of the Bandai cards that I own. Winged Dragon Guardian of the Fortress. What's this one? Giant Soldier of Stone. I knew this one. Silver Fang. Harpy Lady with titties. We love that for her. Mystical Elf. Great Moth. And Rogue Doll, I think, is this one. Rogue Doll. Other than that, that's really it. Through Grandpa, because if you saw in my Brothers of Legend opening, you saw that Selene made like a joke where she said, "I don't have a grandpa," when she pulled a grandpa. So I just got a playset of grandpas from the 2 boxes we opened just to commemorate that one little one-liner she did in the video. These were given to me by a friend, Aaron. I don't know if you're still in the chat, but this is from Aaron. He gave me OCG Gold Rare Dark Magician because I was playing Dragoon, and then a Gold Rare Beatrice the Eternal because I was playing Burning Abyss when I met him. And he's one of the guys that I've just been kind of showing how to play the game, trying to get his like decks more in check, telling him what he needs, showing him combos, all this fun stuff. But really nice guy. He gave me these. He definitely didn't need to do that. But it's just something that like I take into heavy consideration because it's something you don't have to do, and like the meaning behind like most of these cards are a lot fuller than you think. This is why this is my like personal collection, because each one of these cards in here have a different like connection with me. All these Bandai cards too you saw also came from another friend of mine. His name's Joseph. He gave me all these cards because he knew that I liked them. So big thank you to him. Everything else I kind of bought though. So that's that. Next page. I don't know what's next. Oh, okay. So I have all the Karibos that came from Brothers of Legend because like it's iconic. Who doesn't like Karibo? Who doesn't know what Karibo is? Just have all the different versions of Karibo on here. These are mainly the cards that I pulled from my Korean OCG. I think. Whoa. Oh, there's that. I was looking for that. From my Legend of Blue Eyes opening that I did on my channel, where I opened up the Korean booster box of it. So these are all like the holo pulls that I got from there, and they're really tight. I mean, like this is so cool to have. I pulled the Blue Eyes, which is iconic. If you haven't seen it already, go to my channel and look at my Legend of Blue Eyes opening that I did. I pulled the Blue Eyes White Dragon. Never would have thought I could have done that, but he's here. Raigeki, Dark Hole, Polymerization, all OCG, all Korean. Very nice. Trap Hole, Air Knight Parshaft. This was also given to me as a gift from Aaron because he knows I play this in Goats, and this is one of my favorite cards in Goats. This was also given from me by Aaron. It's a Starlight Prismatic Red Eyes Dark Dragoon OCG. Like this card's a beauty. And I was also playing Dragoon when I met him. So he gave it to me as a gift just for helping him learn the game. Another good guy that I met trying to teach like with the game was Tommy. And I haven't seen you in a while, Tommy. So if you're hearing this, like I miss you, brother. I haven't seen you in a minute. He gave me a tour guide from the Prismatic like collection. And tour guide is one of my favorite cards in the game. And this matches my 3 secret tour guides that I have. So he gave it to me as a gift, and it goes a long way. And I really do love the appreciation you guys have shown me, and I love you guys. These are just cards I have used or cards that like I don't know could go up in the future. Like this one is definitely like the most relevant kaiju, so I just have the holo version of it in case it ever went up because I prefer the rares, to be honest. These Trap Tricks cards I have played since hat format, ever since I started playing the game in the first place. So these cards right here with the hands right here, I've had since I first started playing the game, and they were just some of my favorite cards to play. They're just so cool, and I love everything about them. And if anyone ever wants to play the hat mirror match, let me know. 3 Halos, ultra rare from Karan, because we were playing Phantom Knights with Unexpected Die to summon Halo to make Cherubini, so that was kind of cool. And then, yeah, that's really it. This is another like OCG card that I have, Crush card. So I got this from the shop, and very iconic, of course. The Lumina Lost Art promo that I got for buying stuff at the shop. And then just 3 rare Ashunas that my friend Dan played. And Dan is a main watcher of my channel. So I got these, and I keep them in here because he's won numerous locals with these. And he's just a great friend. And it goes a long way. But that's it for the personal binder. I think I'm just going to go ahead and wrap up stream here. I really kind of just want to sit down and watch Seinfeld. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to finish editing my ABC video so that way it can go up on Monday like I would like to. So If you haven't heard already, ABC Therion will be going up either Monday or Tuesday this upcoming week. And then tomorrow, I have my updated Sword Soul list that I was playing for locals. And yeah, guys, until next time, thank you for coming to the stream. And this has been Papa, and I will catch you all in my next video. Take care, everyone.